Today I want to go over how to digiscope through your optics. So that's taking photos and videos through your binoculars or your spotting scope. The process is going to be the same. I'm going to be using these NL Pures from Swarovski. These are actually new to me and I've never digiscoped through them. I'm also going to be using the Mountain Mag Digiscope system by Epoch Outdoors. This is a digiscoping system that I developed. It's incredibly easy to use and it MagSafes to the back of any MagSafe compatible phone. You can find them at epochoutdoors.com. And if you have any questions throughout the video, please email me at support@epochoutdoors.com and I will do my best to answer your questions. Let's dive in. Okay, let's start by getting our optics ready. I'm gonna go ahead and take off the eyepiece covers and the lens covers so that I can digiscope through my optics just like that. And now I'm going to get part one of the digiscoping system, which is this eyepiece right here. This eyepiece is made for the NL Pures. So on the inside of this eyepiece right here, you're going to be able to read some small text. And that text is going to tell you what model of optic this eyepiece was made for. So mine says Swaro NL. That means it's made for the Swaro NL Pures. And so this should fit right on my eyepiece. I like to make sure that these eyepieces are scrolled all the way in, just like that. And then I find that usually gives you the best digiscoping results. Now I'm going to position one of these steel plates at 12 o'clock. And before I do that, I want to make sure that my optics are the correct length apart for my eyes. So I'm going to look through them really here and I'm going to adjust the length or the width that the barrels are apart, and I like that distance right there. And now I'm going to position one of these steel plates at 12 o'clock, just like that. And I'm going to press on this eyepiece to my optic eyepiece. So you can see I'm just going to apply a little bit of pressure and boom. This eyepiece is now on my optic. And you can see how sleek this fits on the optic. It looks like it was perfectly molded for this eyepiece. It almost looks like it's part of the optic itself. We take great pride at Epoch Outdoors customizing each eyepiece for each optic so it isn't intrusive, it doesn't mess with your eye relief. You can see here this is the Zulu 6 and you can see the eyepiece on top of there. It's custom made to fit the taper of the eyepiece. And you can also see these Vortex Diamondbacks right here. You can see that the eyepiece is on there and it's very minimal, very unintrusive. You can absolutely glass through this eyepiece with it on. Okay, now I'm going to get out part two of the digiscoping system, which is this adapter right here. And the adapter model is going to be engraved on the back of the adapter. So each adapter is made for a specific phone. And you can see on the back here, this is the iPhone 16 Pro. It's going to be written in text right there. And I have a 16 Pro, and this is going to MagSafe to the back of any MagSafe compatible phone. iPhone 12s and greater are natively MagSafe compatible. So this is going to be able to magnet right to the back of my phone, just like that, and target my 1x lens and also target my zoom or my telephoto lens, just like that. You can use a MagSafe compatible case if you want. Most cases are MagSafe compatible these days. You can use any MagSafe compatible case that you want, and this is also going to snap to the back of that, and it's going to be able to target your zoom lens or your normal lens just like it usually can without a case. Okay, the next step here is you are going to be able to record footage through your optic. So you're going to open the camera and I'm going to start recording. You can see yourself right there. And these two pieces are just going to meet just like that. You're going to hear a snap and now you're going to see me filming through my window. You can see my neighbor's roof and you can see the trees out the back. And you're digiscoping before you know it. This is what the system looks like, just like that. And you're going to be able to do it horizontally, or you're going to be able to do it vertically, just like that, as long as it's locked in. And this is a very sturdy system. This phone is not going to fall off the optic. You're going to be able to record some epic footage on your adventures. Now, to use the telephoto lens, I usually recommend that people download the Final Cut Camera app. This is going to give you pro level control over which lens that you use. So I'm going to start using my zoom lens right here. This was my normal lens. This is my zoom lens. And I'm going to start digiscoping again right through my optic. And now you can see that I am extra zoomed in. You can see I have an optical magnifier on top of the optic that I am using just like that. And it is actually a very cool tool to have in your back pocket when you are out in the mountains. Sometimes I've used it in clutch situations where I haven't had a spotting scope to really get closer to an animal and determine how big it is, and if I should pursue it, and really just get better pictures of the sights and the epic sights that I see when I'm out adventuring. All right, guys, that is going to conclude our tutorial on how to set up your Mountain Mag Digiscope. Thank you so much for watching. Again, if you guys have any questions, email me at support@epochoutdoors.com. All this stuff can be found at epochoutdoors.com. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.